Dhindsa and you're watching SDTV. 28th COP, yani COP 28 has just started. Great expectation. Climate change is a global issue, and everyone has thronged there to push agenda forward. There are so many groups. Pakistan is very looking upbeat, or I mean, Pakistan is looking forward for loss and damage funds and so many other things. But what happened up till now today, for the very latest from the horse's mouth, we have today with us Dr. Abid Suleri, who's right with us, and we are connected through a Zoom link. Dr. Abid, very warm welcome.
Thank you.
What has happened up till now?
Thank you, Tahir. You see, this COP28 is very important because unlike other COPs, this has one item in agenda which is called global stock taking, GST. So not the GST that we are familiar with in Pakistan, general sales tax, but it is about
Right,
global stock taking, which means that the countries which had made commitments and pledges through their NDCs, now is the time that they would be reporting on it, although it's still voluntary. But this GST would be able to tell us whether the objective, which was negotiated back in 2015 in Paris, to keep the global average temperature below 1.5 degrees centigrade in the pre-industrial era, whether it can be achieved or not. And the first thing that one can see that we are all missing that target. We would need to do more. And when I say we, it means international community. Now, what would be done? There are a couple of streams of negotiations here. The first one is about uh, this fossil fuel.
right,
Whether we can keep on using fossil fuel as we have been, because fossil fuel is one of the major reason of carbon dioxide emission and global uh, uh, greenhouse gases emission. Now, on fossil fuel, there are three uh, groups. One that is demanding for fossil fuel phase out, complete phase out of fossil fuel. Obviously, OPEC countries and the host country and Saudi
right,
Arabia, they are not very happy with this demand. The second is fossil fuel phase down, which means that slowing down the use of fossil fuel. And along with fossil fuel phase down, there is this demand for just energy transition, which countries
right,
like Pakistan are asking for. That yes, we are, for example, willing to shift from coal to other renewable energy resources, but who will be paying the cost of transition? And that's
right,
where just energy transition is there. So this is the first stream of negotiation. The second
right,
stream of negotiation is the loss and damage fund. As you know
right,
that Pakistan, while being a president of G77 plus China in last COP, played a very important role in getting this loss and damage fund established. Now, there was this pressure to operationalize it. One of the major area of dispute in loss and damage fund was where it would be housed. And now the interim decision is that it would be housed with the World Bank. And then gradually UNFCCC would have its own vehicle. And the good news is that countries, they have already started making pledges for loss and damage fund. The bad news is that those pledges are so negligible. My personal opinion is that they may not exceed more than $1 billion. Now, if you compare it with the losses in Pakistan last year with the floods, $33 billion losses just for one single country, and now we are talking of $1 billion loss and damage fund for the whole planet, for all climate change vulnerable countries. So it's a peanut. But again,
right,
the optimistic point of view is that at least it has started working and it has become operational. The third important stream for negotiation is energy, renewable energy. How can we maximize the use of renewable energy? And these are the three important pillars on which negotiation is taking place. Then is financing, and United States has pledged $2 billion to Green Climate Fund, which again is a peanut, but GCF the target is $100 billion every year, and our demand
Right.
is that even there is this shortfall from 2020, and that needs to be met. So next 8-9 days of COP would be actually now spent on negotiating on these issues and trying to find the middle ground on which we can actually then take care of some win-win situation. Pakistan Pavilion is quite active. Today, the caretaker Prime Minister,
Yeah, you
he
are telling us that the Pakistan Pavilion is also working there.
he took part in this Living Indus panel, which was Adil Najam was the keynote speaker there. Also,
Right.
he inaugurated Recharge Indus initiative, and he also inaugurated one of the portal that Ministry of Climate Change has developed, a very interesting portal. It would tell you the temperature and precipitation of all divisions and districts of Pakistan in 20 years from now, 30 years from now, using the UNFCCC simulation models. So it will tell you that how much would be the increase in temperature and precipitation. So it's quite interesting for academicians and scientists, climate scientists. So this is in Dubai, from where COP28 so far, and tomorrow I'll come up with more development.
Thank you very much for sparing time. I think we should continue this sort of a chat for tomorrow, and to get the latest update, we'll contact you tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Thank you.